What's going on, fight fans? It's your host Sebastian, and welcome back to the Boxing Tip. Now, sorry if I haven't had any videos out in the last couple days. Been busy with some stuff, but I'm back to it. So let's go ahead and kick it off with this video here, and that is, as you guys see from the title, there has been talks of a targeted date for Jezreel Corrales versus Vasyl Lomachenko in a WBO Unification matchup. Now, Bob Arum is saying that they are targeting the date for somewhere around April 18th to April 25th, one of those Saturdays, I'm sure. So hopefully we get this matchup. It is a very significant matchup in the 130-pound division. And see, guys, I like the 130-pound division. It's got to be one of my favorite divisions in boxing right now. We got Gervonta Davis, who just won the IBF title off of Jose Pedraza in a spectacular knockout last week. He is now a major player at 130 pounds. We have Francisco Vargas holding the WBC title. He'll be fighting here in a couple of weeks against Miguel Berchelt. We also have a lot of other good fighters at 130 pounds. Like, we still have Jose Pedraza if he decides he wants to move up or stay at 130 pounds. We also have Nicholas Walters if he's going to stay at 130 pounds. I'd like to see him get back in the mix. We also have Jason Sosa, Orlando Salido, Takashi Miura, Javier Fortuna. So there's a lot of great fighters at 130 pounds. This matchup in particular, man, I made a video about a month ago or so, a what's next video for Vasyl Lomachenko after the Nicholas Walters fight. And I talked about very strongly that I would like to see him versus Jezreel Corrales. So I'm excited that this fight is being taken very seriously, that they're trying to get a date for this fight. I'm not sure if they've agreed on all terms or if the fight is officially going to happen yet, but the talks have been pretty strong about it. So hopefully we do get it. I know that this fight was being talked about before last year, but since the talks, Vasyl Lomachenko went on to fight Nicholas Walters, making him quit. Jezreel Corrales went on to have a rematch with Takashi Uchiyama. Jezreel Corrales knocked out Takashi Uchiyama back in April of last year, won by split decision victory last month. So, he's solidified his win over Takashi Miura. Now he's moving on to a possible unification match with Vasyl Lomachenko. And like I said, guys, I like this fight, man. I think it is a pretty competitive fight. Jezreel Corrales, you guys have heard me talk about him. Very unpredictable fighter, a little bit of a slickster, pretty good defense, very wild in spots, decent punching power. He's a solid fighter, man. He's a really solid fighter. Everyone knows who Vasyl Lomachenko is and what he's capable of doing inside of the ring. So I think this fight makes for an exciting matchup. One extraordinary skilled boxer versus a very skilled boxer in the ring together. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. I know a lot of people don't necessarily know who Jezreel Corrales is. He hasn't had much exposure in the American boxing scene or on American television, but a fight with Vasyl Lomachenko and a victory over Vasyl Lomachenko could really break him out, into the, American boxing scene. A lot of people, will then know who he is. I'm pretty sure you guys know who I would be picking for this fight. It's not very easy to pick against Vasyl Lomachenko given what he is capable of doing inside of the ring, but nevertheless, I don't see this fight not being competitive. I don't necessarily count out Jezreel Corrales' chances of winning this fight. But if the fight gets, officially announced, we get closer to the date, I'll make my breakdown and prediction video, and you guys know that I'll, talk about what each fighter does well, what each fighter should avoid, what each fighter should implement in their game plan. Trying to give you guys a better gauge of how this fight, how these two fighters stack up against each other. So we'll see, man. But like I said, I'm excited for it. I hope everyone else is excited for it. The people who follow Vasyl Lomachenko, the people who follow Jezreel Corrales. I hope everyone can be excited about this fight as I am. And props to Top Rank for getting these unification matchups, or attempting to get these bigger fights for Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? He's very talented boxer, man. So of course we're gonna want to see him in there with some other talented boxers as well. But let me know what you guys think, man. Drop a comment in the section. Let me know what you guys think of this fight. You know, who would you favor to win this fight? You know, also subscribe to the channel, share the video with your boxing homies, introduce somebody to boxing. You know, 2017 got kicked off very well with last weekend's action, so it's seeming like a good year. We got a lot of great matchups coming up, you know, here in the very near future. So make sure you get someone caught up, man. Don't let them miss out on 2017. It's proven to be a pretty good year for boxing. But that's all I got for you guys on this one. You know, I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace.